Morning. Okay, do I have sound now? There we go. I have sound now. Okay, cool. Okay, I do now have sound. I now have sound, guys. Okay, now I have sound. Wow. Okay. We have a JH Outdoors is in the house, guys. Make sure you check out JH Outdoors. He is a new channel, guys. New to our community. Let's show him some love. Let's go make his button hurt, guys. Let's make his button hurt. So let's see here. Let me see if I can get my background to look decent. I just reinstalled this webcam. I should have all the stuff fixed. Besides, my green screen is not running. But I'm about to fix that now. Oh, make me look like a ghost, but oh well. Oh, it was nice when you couldn't hear me. Hey, Mike, how you doing? JH Outdoors. That is the person we're going to work on building today. We're going to build JH Outdoors. He is at 98. Let's see if we can get him to 100, guys. Do we have two more? Do we have two more to get him to 100? Do we have two more to get him to 100? Short fries in the house, guys. Short fries in the house. And yeah, he's going to hit higher than 100 today, guys. He's going to hit higher than 100, guys. I promise you that. Yeah, I'm acting like blood right now, guys. Blood Nation's awesome. If you guys don't have written in blood, if you don't have written for blood, you're missing out, guys. Hey, Jonah Plans. That's an absolutely awesome channel, guys. Make sure you check her out, too.
You want to play with this?
Oh, yes, you can. No problem.
I'm going to bring him further.
That's fine. We give him some coffee.
Sure.
Sales, education, and more. Hey, sales, education, and more. I'd like to bring you up here. Can I bring you up here? Sales, education, and more. Do you want to come up here and be on panel with me? Good morning, that Moja boy. Okay, sales, education, and more. Just type your email into the thing over there. No one's going to be able to see it but me. You know, I was pretty sure it was just... Why am I so transparent? It's like I'm a ghost. Look at this. I'm a transparent. Oh, well, I'm not going to fix it now, guys. I'm not going to fix it now. It is all... We're going to leave it the way it is. I feel like being an auctioneer today, guys. Okay, I need to go fix that chlorophyll. Let's go chlorophyll. I need to go fix my filter because it's going to drive me nuts being transparent. I'm pretty sure I fixed my webcam for a while anyways. But that being said, I do need a new webcam, guys. So if you guys would want to help me get a better webcam, go to my PayPal and support me there. And there we go. No, now I am transparent, guys. Let's get hey, what's up? How you doing, sales?
What is happening?
There we go. You gotta have to mute our conversation, though.
I am. Give me one moment.
How you doing, sales? What is happening?
I'm gonna mute this. Give me a second.
Okay. While he figures out how to mute this, we are going to put JH Outdoors up on the wheel if he's in the database here. We'll see if we can make his numbers spin. We're gonna spin JH Outdoors, guys.
Greg is only enough for 2 cups. What's all you're wanting?
Let's see here. There he is. Oh, his total grade's not been determined yet, guys.
I'm gonna go grab my headset.
Okay.
The headset on, and then I'll be right back.
Okay, that's fine.
What is happening, everybody? Hope all is well.
Yeah. Right now we got JH Outdoors. He's new to our community. I have him pulled up, guys. Can we make his numbers spin? He's at 99. Can we hit that 100, guys? Can everyone JH Outdoors, keep typing in the chat so they can find you. We're making your numbers spin, buddy. We have to come back to him. We'll have to come back to you, JH Outdoors, but I will not forget about you. Oh, there's my counter, guys. Let's not forget about this one either here. Look at that. 1745, guys. Oh, Mike. So I am back, guys. JH Outdoors is new here. We have new blood coming in here all the time, and if you guys want to get a lot of support, go see Written in Blood, Passion for Hunting and Fishing, and one of those support streams, and my brother Psycho Ghost Trackers. JH Outdoors just hit 101. Let's see if we can get to 102. 102. Do I hear 102? If you keep coming here a lot, JH Outdoors, you will grow, you will go. Keep bringing some of the youth to the hunting community, guys. By doing that, by bringing in the youth, guys, it is one of the best things we can do. Because they are the future of our sport, guys. The Life of the Helms Family Vlogs. How you doing? What up, be a hook? Buy a hook. Yeah, Blood is a great place to go explore, and the Ginger is absolutely right. That's a every time I look at that, the Life of the Family, the Helms Family Vlogs, I think you need spaces in there. Yeah, West Star Productions and Urban Explorer needs to hit 200 today, guys. If you don't have them, make sure you have them before you leave today, guys. Stanley Orchard is absolutely awesome, guys. If you guys don't know Stanley, get to know him. Do yourself a favor and go over and check him out. Hey, JH Outdoor, try not to use the word subs, but I'll let it go right now just because of the way it was used. But please don't try to use that in here because it can get your channel taken down. Citizen Z TV. How you doing? Citizen Z TV is a great channel, guys. Make sure you check it out. Citizen Z TV. Stanley Archer says we offer incredibly decent amateur hour fishing content. Yeah, I can't wait to get some fishing in my show up again. Wow, I need to change something on my OBS real fast. Hopefully it does not crash on me, guys. That would suck. This needs to go down, down, down. There. Oh, up, up, up now. There we go. That's better. We have 19 people in the house, and I am still here, guys. Just trying to get the text to go through my head instead of on top of my head. On top of my head instead of through my head. Hashtag no crash. Well, I just reinstalled this webcam, and It was telling me it wasn't being recognized, and I was making it work on that. And now that I reinstalled it, I think it might be good for a bit. Let's see if we can do something just a little bit more, a little bit different. Let's just make my picture just a little smaller. There we go.
All right. What is happening? I'm going to throw on my headset. And then thanks for having me up here, Kohl.
Yeah, it was great having you up here, man. We're going to learn something with the name like sales education and more. Hey, Fruit Pig. Good morning, Fruit Pig. We have 20 people in the house right now, man.
Rock on. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, my show started 2 hours early, and we got 20 people in here. Think about that.
I'll tell you, you do an amazing job networking and then also introducing other channels.
Well, thank you. That's what I strive to do here, but a lot of times these morning shows, they're about more than coming in here and network. A lot of my morning shows are content in themselves, and people come back and watch them. How many times can you say you have people coming back and watching your full 2-hour live stream anywhere else? It doesn't happen. Can you hear me?
I'm having a little trouble. I'm having an echo. So give me a second. I'm not sure why I'm getting an echo.
Oh, okay.
Like it keeps repeating over and over again.
Oh, that's weird.
I can hear you, but it repeats.
How are you doing, Brenda Klein? Brenda Klein's got an excellent channel, guys. If you go and check her out, you will grow there too. People watch my drunken live streams. Oh, well. Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. It's like some of those live streams when I've had like when I had Brian Broshaw on here. Oh man, that is one of those shows that's just that one's actually getting views every single day. When I had the FLW Pro on, that one's getting views. The Trapping Show has gotten views. Okay, sales, education, and more. There's an echo going on. I don't know what's going on. I can't see his screen. Hey, sales, education, and more. Do you know how to share a screen? Is JH Outdoors still in here? Yes, we should be able to get JH Outdoors in our 18 in here. I would think. I would think we'd be able to get everything more.
Oh, that's still happening.
Yeah, I think he's resetting too, guys. I have a question. Does Crawdad Scent work? Yeah, it does. Crawdad Scent will work if you use them on Crawdads. Anything you can do to make you bait more realistic will work. Help it out. Got lots of people in here, guys. Lots and lots and lots of great channels in here, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Boom! The Farmhouse Fanatic is in the house. Boom! Farmhouse Fanatic, how you doing, man? Farmhouse Fanatic's one of those great channels, guys. If you don't know Farmhouse Fanatic and you miss his 7:30 Eastern Time at night, Friday Farmhouse Show, you are missing out. You can pick up love in there, guys. You can pick up 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. You may even be able to pick up 100 new subscribers if you stay there long enough and you're new enough. And guys, I'm gonna tell you a secret right now. One of my secrets. You guys have to you have to keep this secret close to your chest and don't tell anybody. But one of the secrets to getting lots and lots of support really, really fast. Do you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know the secret? Sales, education, and more. I think he wants to know. You guys want to know the secret? Come on. You guys want to know the secret to how to get all these? Look at how fast I'm growing. Do you guys want to know the secret? Oh, Surfry does. You guys want to know the secret to how to get all these? Look at how fast I'm growing. Do you guys want to know the secret? Oh, Surfry does. You guys want to know the secret to how to get Oh, I need to do a. Look at how fast I'm growing. Do you guys want Let's do something like this. Hey, we can hear you. Am I still echoing in your headphones on sales?
To wait a few minutes, okay?
Everyone wants to know the secret. Okay, here is the secret. Go back and watch old live streams that have already been done. Go in there and find people you think are going to fit well into your community. Go over there, drop them a message, tell me, Mom, on that stream. Tell them a little bit about what your channel's about, and then don't ask them to subscribe. Just tell them that you have a show coming up. Invite them to your show. That is the secret. Uh-oh. I think sales education more still having technical difficulties, guys. Oh, Mike didn't want to know the secret. Hey, sales education more, you're still up here. I can still see you on my end. I think I have it on you still. If you talk, we can probably hear you. Are you trying to drop out?
Yeah, so every time you talk, it repeats itself. So everything rotates in a circle. You'll say something, and it'll repeat back. And
oh, I know what's going on. You have your speakers. Okay, pull up the actual YouTube channel, okay? Where you're watching this. In there is a microphone on that actual chat, okay? Hit that microphone, put a line through it, before it cuts the sound out there. That will get rid of that echo.
Oh, that's so much better.
I'm trying to figure out what you were talking about. That's just what you were doing. Anytime you're on one of these streams, you have to do that. Otherwise, it's going to echo in your ear. You can probably take the headphones off now and it won't even echo.
Well, I can still hear you because if you're muted, I won't be able to hear what you're saying on the other end.
Oh, okay. But you just muted the YouTube channel, and now you have two lines open with me. You have the YouTube channel, and then you also have the Hangout. The separate lines open at the same time. We're actually about 30 seconds to a minute ahead of the chat on the side.
Okay, that's good to know. Oh, man. Dude, that was wild.
So you want to tell us more about your channel?
Yeah. Dude, I'd totally be down to do that. By the way, what's up, everybody? Farm Mall Fanatic in the house. We have the Swedish Traveler. We got Ian Matthews and a bunch of other people. Grow Canada 420. via hook, short fry. What is good? Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, so cool. Thanks for having me up here. I appreciate it. So the question was, you know, what is my channel about? And after really learning from a bunch of other YouTubers that you hang out with, and especially yourself, right now it's about networking, getting to know people, listening to people's channels, understanding what others do, and then, you know, and then really putting out more content and interacting with people. This isn't a profession for me. It's more of a hobby, and which you and I talked about previously. So that's what's going on with me currently. But at the end of the day, I'm more of an educational channel. I like to teach people things. I like to see people grow, inspire, and develop into something individuals believe they, you know, were unable to do so. So that's really what my channel is about.
Yeah, have you ever noticed that my channel is kind of the same as yours? But mine's really educational in the hunting and fishing, and with the and I sprinkle everything else on top. I bring in guests, I bring in experts. I mean, if I'm not an expert in it, even if I am an expert in it, I will bring in someone else who's not an expert, bring them in and let them talk too.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, you market well, you engage with everybody well. It's really neat to see the way you do things.
Wes Pyro's in the house, guys. Brand new channel. Make sure you check him out. Make his button hurt, guys. I had blood in the house this morning, so I'm kind of channeling my inner blood nation today, guys.
Digging it. Keep it going, man. You're on fire.
Oh yeah, we got so much going on. We got 32 people in this house, man. 32 people.
That is amazing. Listen, I'm not even used to that. You know, I get 7 or 8 people on my channel. I'm like, oh my God, how do I keep conversation going? You do well. You got this going on.
Oh yeah, and right now, guys, I'm at 4,328 hours. That means I'm less than 600 hours, guys. I'm getting monetized. So at night, if you really want to support this channel, when you're sleeping, Mike says it's too early to yell. Yeah, see, some of these people are getting to know my personality right now. They can tell when I'm drinking killer coffee and when I'm drinking stuff that's not very good. Because when I'm drinking stuff that's not very good, I'm like this. How you doing? It's 6 o'clock. And now I have good coffee. Hey, how you doing?
So what kind of coffee did you drink? Are you a Folgers in your cup type of guy, or?
It depends on what the wife buys. But she has really expensive coffee taste, so probably
nothing wrong with that.
Hey, everyone, make sure you have JH Outdoors, everybody. As he goes through, yeah, check him out. And West Pop Pyro's in the house too, guys. Everyone, you guys do realize if you want to show the grow, you show more love, and they are more likely to come back, guys. Make sure you're showing love to your fellow people in there. Brenda. Oh, BASAF goes, shh, you're being noisy at 7 a.m. It's 8:20 here, guys. I've been up since 5:15, man.
You are an early bird, Cole. Rock on to that.
Well, I have a 2-year-old son. Here, let me see his tablet.
It's charged.
That's cool. So, Cole, what is it like to be a dad? So I'm super pumped. My wife and I are going to start having kids. What is it like being a dad? Like, what are your thoughts? And, you know, give us some detail on that. I would love to hear about it.
I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. I absolutely love my son and my daughters.
That's awesome.
My son he's 2 years old.
So is it true about the terrible twos? Like, is that a real thing, or would you say no way?
It's true. It's everything you've heard it times 10. Everything you've heard times 10.
Just make sure you keep your glass and all out because that could distract you.
Oh, that's cool, man.
At that time, they're learning to climb, and so things you think are too high for them to get, guess what? Starting to learn. They're starting to figure out stuff. Because the other day, it was like, Andrew, you pulled a kitchen chair over to the counter, and he had climbed on the kitchen chair, climbed up on the arm of the kitchen chair, climbed up on the counter.
Oh my God.
So if you think something's high enough that he's not going to get it, guess what?
He's going to go and get it.
Yes. He's going to figure out how to do it. And when he figures out how to do it, he is going to get it.
Smart kid.
When it's a question of how.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I don't think the Terrible 2s ever stop. Because then you have the Terribles 3s, Terribles 4s, Terribles 5s, Terribles 6, all the way to the 18. It never stops.
No, it might even go past 18. Oh. Oh, I'm losing sound.
Let's do that.
I lost you.
No, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back on this end. Let me get there. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now.
OBS crashed.
Oh. It's all good.
So no OBS, guys. I'll fix it later. We got a rocking room right now, and I don't want to go in there and mess with OBS and mess that up. So OBS crashed, so we are back, and we're going to do it this way for a while.
Nothing wrong with that. Yo, so that green screen, how'd you set that up? Like, how did you?
That green screen cost me a whole $3. Cost me a whole $8. Buy some green cloth and tack it to the wall.
Yo, that is fantastic. I thought you actually had like specific material you needed to buy.
No, it just has to be green.
But it just has to be green.
You guys want to see how it's done? Do you guys want to see how it's done?
Let's make it happen.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I only have one webcam. I've had 2 webcams I could show you.
It's all good.
Oh, yeah, I can. I think I can show, actually. Watch this. I'm going to share my screen. Now I'm going to show you guys how to get your green screen to work. Who wants to see? Okay, so here is, I'm going to present it to everyone. So now this is the screen you can see. I am going to actually have to turn off this up here. So right there, I'm all froze up on OBS. Can you guys see OBS? Hey, Sales, can you see OBS?
I can.
Okay, so I'm going to close it out. Now I'm going to go.
Help me find some, please. My big fingers fumble on this thing.
1 second. I got to set up a video for Andrew.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. Do your thing.
So my big fingers get in the way of everything.
What's that? That's your tablet. Oh, that's so mean. You don't need to see my face. Oh. Teenagers are supposed to know how to work technology. Here you go.
I can work technology just barely, Derek.
Bye.
I'm the reverse.
Okay, so here's what we got going on, guys. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna delete my camera. I'm gonna actually have to turn off my camera over here on Hangouts. So 1 second, let me turn off my camera for. I'm gonna change it to OBS, so I'm gonna disappear. But you guys can still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have now turned off my camera. You guys can still hear me, and I've taken off that. So now let's go into the OBS system. So this is OBS Studios. I'm going to open my OBS Studios.
Mm-hmm.
See, I came right in, but I'm going to do something foolish right now. Just so I can show you guys. Just so I can show you. Here is my webcam. Boop. Oh, no. I have no webcam now. Oh, yeah. And all this stuff here is what's running on my OBS. Each one of those takes a little bit of work to put up there.
All right. So a little time invested, but, I mean, it looks good.
Oh, I tell you, this right here, this background right here took. I didn't make it with Yank Your Crank in the background. You can ask him. Took over 2 hours. And now you're gonna add a video capture device. I'm gonna name it my webcam. I know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna push OK. It pulls up a screen like this, and I don't want to use the webcam that came with the computer. I'd rather use the one my expensive one. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna keep everything. I'm gonna keep everything the way it is. But you see how that little white on the side over there? I'm gonna go into configure video. Then I'm gonna go to camera control. I'm just gonna zoom it in. Now I'm gonna push apply. And I'm gonna push OK. So now you can see that green screen takes up my whole entire background, right?
Yeah.
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this out and push OK. Now I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna size it up,
which makes sense to fit the screen.
I want to cover my blue wrench there, so I want to pull myself. Actually, I'm gonna cover the blue wrench, and now you see it fits in there pretty good, right? Now to get the green screen. Now I'm gonna pull this down just a little bit. I want to make sure all this other stuff is underneath. I'm gonna put it about right there. Now I'll put that little blue wrench on top of me. Okay. Now the next step is you're gonna right click and you go to filters. And right here where you see this plus, you push the plus.
Mm-hmm.
You see where it says chroma key? You click there. I'm not even gonna name it. And now you see, now I can go all the way down here. I can disappear into the gray. And then what you're looking for is where you're going to pick out the best. See how it kind of looked the best right in there. And now this here will, once again, mask you. But this will put the smoothness. I like that there. I'm looking pretty good. And now I can add contrast. I add a little contrast. I'm just going to add just a little contrast. This will add brightness and darkness. Right there, and gamma. So I'm looking. That is pretty cool. I'm gonna look for what it looks the best.
I'm gonna have to try to mess around with that. Download it.
Now, there I am. I am back in the back, and that's OBS. If you want to, I'll get on one of these hangouts with you, and I'll walk you through the whole entire setup and everything. But have 6 hours.
Okay. Clear the schedule. We'll make it happen. I'm cool with that. That's cool though. That's really neat.
Now I'm back here and I look good. I look better than ever. I actually have contrast. Whoa, we're flying in here, guys. Are you trying to keep up with the chat?
Oh, dude, I have not done well in the chat at all.
I just made that look easy, guys. It's not that easy. That's just because I sit here and I do it at least twice a week. I will delete everything and redo everything twice a week.
So you spend some pretty good time on that.
Oh yeah, but you need to. It keeps your show fresh.
True.
And that is one of the most important things you need to do is set yourself up and take your time. And as you take your time, learn how to do each little individual thing within there, and then expand. Keep expanding your knowledge. Expand what you know. Because when you stop learning, you're dying. Because your mind needs to be challenged every day. And hey, good morning, VA Basser. We have slowed down a little bit, guys, and it's time for a commercial. And if you guys would like a commercial, you can join my Patreon. And it's not that expensive, guys. It's only $10 a month, and you get lots of awesome advertising. And I want you guys to think about this. I'm asking $10 for advertising. I'm at almost 2,000 now. Imagine how many people I'm going to have come December. I am growing at over 50 people a day right now. That's insane, isn't it?
That's
at that pace, I'll have over 20,000 of these beautiful supporters. Passion for hunting and fishing is in the house, everyone. Make sure you have passion for hunting and fishing. JH Outdoors. Hit passion for hunting and fishing up. You need passion, guys. If you don't have passion, you will not grow. Are you understand?
Yeah, and that's a good point. Like, if you really need to engage, like, if you think about Farm All Fanatic, Pusa Studios, like passion for hunting and fishing, you know, go-karts, and Yank Your Crank, it really makes a difference, because when you get shout outs, when you create content, when you engage, like people just help you, just like you do, Cole.
My brother just said, you don't need 26 a day. Well, I want more than 26 a day. I'm not satisfied with 26 a day. I want 1,000 a day. Well, that would be insane. When you have 365,000?
That would be amazing. Listen, you'll get there. It's just a real thing. You can see the hard work you put in.
Oh, yeah, and this channel is going to be huge. It's going to be huge before the end of the year.
Yeah, buddy. I'm good with that. Keep sharing, keep promoting. You know, send this out.
Yeah, everyone, if you would, go share this out with a friend. Share it with your brothers. Share it with everybody you know. Because
Absolutely.
sometimes some really good, cool stuff happens here, guys.
It's a place where you can learn, where you can engage. You can make friends too. I mean, you even talked about it. You have made friends through YouTube. And, you know, you go out fishing with them. You're having a tournament next week.
I know. And one thing we're going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to invite the whole society up here. Have you guys ever met these? You guys know about the secret society, right?
No, you got to tell me about that. And how do you get in?
As for the hunting and fishing community here, and it's just hang around enough with me, join me on Facebook, and if you're in the hunting and fishing community, we will think about it. Oh, bring me my stepdaughters. Bring me more coffee.
I'm going to have to get into hunting and fishing. Listen, I'm not a big hunter and fisher. So let me tell you, can I tell you a story about the first time I ever went fishing?
Yeah, sure. So
hunting
and fishing show.
Check this out. So the first time I ever went fishing, my brother took me down to a creek in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, where I was born and raised. Now, I don't live there anymore, but that's where I went. And it was called the Monocacy Creek. So we went down, and he gave me, you know, the fishing pole, and you know, he set me up because I didn't know what I was doing, and I had no clue. And he put the bait on the hook, and he said, "All right, so you just throw it into the water, and you're good to go." So he goes off a little bit, and he starts fishing, fishing and standing there. And then, of course, me, the only thing I've ever seen in my life were videos of people fishing. And what did I see when people fished? Right, like cartoons. You swing back the fishing rod and you throw it forward. So, of course, I'm like, I got this. I could do this. Like, I know how to fish. So I swing it back and I go to throw it forward and it just hooks onto a tree. And all I'm doing for like seconds is like trying to toss, you know, this line out into the water, and I got nothing. So I turn around, and of course, you know, there's the water. There's then the edge of the river or a stream, whatever. And I'm like slipping, I'm falling into the water. And then finally I like throw up my hand. I was like, Nat, I can't do this. So I had a bad experience and I never went back. But you guys, every time I jump on these channels, man, you guys really make me want to go out and do it. Now, my wife, on the other hand, she has fished with her her dad all throughout her life. So she's much better at fishing than I am.
Good morning, Mike.
Morning, brother.
Mike, what's happening?
Not much. How you been, big guy? Good to see you over here. Caught your one stream when Kohl threw the link in the outdoors thing for us, the Secret Society.
Rock on.
Yeah,
pretty interesting.
See how fast that happens, guys? How fast I can bring people in? Awesome content creators. You never know who's going to jump up here.
It was a pretty great show until he realized he was going to be late for work.
I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, I just made it on time. So I try to make it before my other employees make it so that they're not looking at the boss and saying, oh, well, the boss is always late, so I could be late. Yeah,
Gamma's Journey Grace, how are you, young lady? Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm going to have to schedule my haircut. It's getting too long.
Yeah, me too. I can almost put mine in a ponytail.
Well, see, I have to wait for my son's hair to grow out because that's the way we get him to get his hair cut. Is he sees my hair get cut first.
I'm going for that hippie farmer thing, I guess. Size detecting.
Is your wife gonna braid it?
Yeah, there you go.
My old lady's cooking show. So, how would you like to have this many people in your stream sales education and more?
Man, I think eventually I'll get there. It's pretty amazing. I've not kept up with chat. I should be doing more shout outs, but this is a learning experience for me, of course. You guys have been doing this much longer than I have. So there's a lot that I'm paying attention to and I'm getting familiar with.
Yeah, we got Bass Camo in the house too. He hit his 450.
Awesome. Is he getting closer to that 500 now?
I didn't even go look. I ordered a bunch of stuff from him the other day.
Oh, yeah. He was up here on the show talking about it, and he said he added some stuff in there for you.
Nice.
And it's shipped pretty much the same day he got it.
Yeah, he's at 458.
If you guys don't have Bass Camo, make sure you have him before he leaves. Let's see how our project for today, JH Outdoors, is doing. 106.
6. Yeah, I was going to say he was at like 106 or 107. I just looked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just picked up Bass Camel too. I'm going to check his stuff out.
Oh, they're a great company.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, are they a corporation?
Yes,
yeah,
they are.
Jeff is the guy behind it here on the YouTube with us, and he's a great guy. We've had him up here a couple times talking with us and stuff. And
he was up here yesterday, actually.
Yep. Yeah, I caught part of that.
That's awesome.
I was trying to teach my wife.
Right now I'm in communicating with 4 different professional fishermen right now. So one of these weeks is going to be absolutely awesome. We're just going boom, 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 all professional fishermen.
I was trying to teach my wife how to do vehicle maintenance and watch the streams. It wasn't working so well.
What were you guys doing? Changing the oil? Hey, Alan Outdoors, everyone, if you see Alan Outdoors, make sure you pick him up. He is one of my Patreons, just along with WTF Mike. Everyone, make sure you're always hitting those guys up.
Yeah, and I threw some other pictures in the Secret Society for you. You can pull them from there.
Okay, I'll have to go find them.
So, did I miss this? But the Secret Society. So, tell me a little bit more about that. Is it a group that you guys?
That's why it's called Secret Society.
I want to know.
It's a group of a bunch of us equally minded outdoors guys and girls, and we just use it to bounce ideas off of each other. There's probably 35 of us in there, I think 40 of us in there.
I know.
That's pretty cool.
And we bounce ideas off of it, and we find other channels. Like that's where we found you, and we throw them in there, and a bunch of us will show up. And
it's almost like getting raided, guys. If I show up in your stream and I like what I see, I can get you guys 15 people in an instant. If there's 15 people watching at that point in there.
Oh yeah, and those raids are crazy. Like you guys show up, you send out a share, and then it's just like, it's like your chat goes so quick. It's like flipping a page, or what do you call it, where you like run the pages and it's just like
yeah.
Rolodex there, yeah.
Is there Rolodex? Oh man.
I don't know. I think we might have to move our group to like a I know it would be, I don't know how it would work though if we moved it to an actual group. setting where we can have the chat here. We can have a board over here. We can schedule events, but that's something if we grow too much. I don't know how many people can we have in those side chats.
I think one of mine has 70 in it in Messenger.
Okay. So that's just what my curiosity is before we grow it so huge, and then all of a sudden we can't add anyone anymore.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be in that one, though. That one's very adult-oriented stuff. Brenda Klein, yes, I hear you.
The Daily D, what's up? Hope all is well. Good to see you.
PD Fishing's in the house, guys. Make sure you guys check out PD Fishing, guys. He is growing. He is sharing, guys.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm at 32.58 per hours right now.
I noticed, though, like we don't have your dad and stuff in the society.
Not yet. Maybe eventually.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go talk to my wife really quick. So give me one moment.
All right.
Great idea, Stanley Orchard.
Stanley Orchard, that's a great notice. You guys realize when I first go in, it shows me at 1820. You know that number that's off when you first go in? And then my second number shows me at 1745. That's how many people have been purged for me. JH Outdoors needs 2 more guys. I would give him more. Look, Gable, there's 30 people in here. He's brand new, guys. We can do better than 2.
TLT Coin Hunter, good to see you. Good morning.
I don't know why not. You won't work with bass and beans.
Yeah, Natasha Singh. Good luck on that last name. If you guys happy me, I will get you back. Thank you. Fearless Soul, good morning. Good to see you.
Yeah, man. Bass Camel's in the house still, guys. Bass Camel's one of those channels we're trying to grow, guys.
Citizen ZTV says they're 12 short in their pond. They're trying to find 12.
We should be able to find 12 for that pond.
I would think so. I'm showing 29 guys in the stream there. We should get 12 people that doesn't have that young person.
Oh, yeah. So what's going on with Maddie? Did they take her channel down again?
Nero Trigger, what's going on, brother? Good seeing you. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I was over there and was doing a bunch of looking. Her chats keep getting disabled.
That's weird.
Yep.
All right. Made it back.
Welcome back, sales, education, and more.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what name to change and what to do with that.
Yeah, make sure you make it a good one because you can't do it again for 90 days after you do it.
Yeah, you're right. It's absolutely wild. Like, you guys, so many of you have great names, and I'm like, I totally messed my name up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sales, education, and more. It's a branding thing, but
yeah,
a lot to say.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot to type out.
It is, and that's one of the biggest things. A lot of people have said, like, sales edu and more. Yeah. And then other people, have been like sales edu, and then they'll gap, or they'll make a gap and stop. I'm like, I really need to change that.
Yeah, the more memorable you can make it, but the shorter you can make it, the better off you're going to be.
Agreed.
Yeah, you can talk about your channel, Citizen ZTV. Oh, someone else handled it. Okay. I encourage you guys to communicate. Just don't say the words sub, subscribe, support. And don't direct people off my channel to your channel. Oh, besides, you can go to Passions for Hunting and Fishing.
Everybody in the chat, head over to WTF Mike's house. We'll be starting a stream in 5 minutes.
I hate it when people do that.
Yeah, that's one of those YouTube faux pas that you just don't do.
I absolutely hate it when people do that, and they do it all the time.
Yep.
And there's one person in particular who's really good about doing that.
Yep.
Not going to mention names, but he does it all the time. And I'll be sitting in his chats. He'll come in there, say, I'm going live in 3 minutes. Then he'll pop to another place and say, I'm going live in 3 minutes. and he'll pop over to another place and he does it again. Because what people don't realize is I have 5 or 6 windows open. I'm sitting at 5 or 6 live streams at the same time.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean,
but he's got a wrench now, and we can't delete it.
I can still delete it.
Yeah.
Oh, can you not get rid of people that are blue wrenched?
No, only you can. Only the person whose stream is on. Other wrenches can't delete other mods in there.
Oh, that's good to know.
If I ever see him do that again in this chat, I'll just take his wrench away.
Fair enough. Yeah, you don't want to abuse it. You're there to help. You're there to be involved.
You're dead right, Brenda Klein. It is pretty ignorant of people to do that. Basically, what you're saying when you come into somebody's live stream or even any place and say you're going live in 3 minutes, you're saying their content ain't worth watching and they should come check you out because you're that much better.
Good luck, Bass and Beans TV. I don't know how much you're in luck for. Is he going fishing?
Yeah, they were getting ready to. Bass and Binks. That's what he just said in the society there. His brother was supposed to pick him up real early, and his brother was late, and they were getting ready to go fishing.
Oh, Coffee Outdoors, welcome.
Yay, hunting and trap. Is it trapping? Welcome.
I just picked up a short fry from your channel.
Awesome.
Sales, education, and more.
Wait, I missed that. What was that?
I just picked up short fry from your channel. She came over with you guys.
Yeah, I scooped up. I saw Short Fry and listened to both her videos she has out. She's new, she's up and coming, so definitely help her out. It's and then keep her involved, like you guys did with me. Listen, you guys really got me involved, which was really neat. And I saw that, and I want to, of course, I want to hang out.
Education more. Do you realize I've been in like 4 of your streams, and the first one I was in, I never even said a single word.
Wait,
I do that. I do that a lot.
Yo, sometimes like if nobody shows up, I'll sit there and pretend I'm talking to people and be like, "Oh yeah, this stream's popping. There's a ton of people in here. I can't even keep up with chat."
Yeah, I know. I popped in once. I just sat there. I was looking at the numbers, like, what is he talking about?
Oh yeah, just having fun. Listen, at heart, I'm a sensitive guy. I'm a tough at the same time. I'm a tough cookie, but also I like to have fun and learn.
Yeah.
I think the weirdest place I ever tried to send a society to was I jumped into a chat and I seen an animal camera. And I said, "Oh, cool! This is gonna be all hunting and stuff." So I instantly the link. You know what it was too?
Yeah, like PETA or something. They were freaking weird. We got there and they blocked us all.
Yeah, I started talking about hunting in their stream.
They started blocking and deleting us all. I'm like, what is going on here? That's not the first time it happened.
That's like the place you sent us to raid one day with 30 people.
Yeah.
And that was crazy.
Yeah, and he did get back to me. He went back and took a look at it. And he did talk with his guys about it, but I don't know.
I mean, I was bringing over 30 people.
Yeah, Stanley Orchard. That's one you should pick up. Sales, education, more. We're trying to get him to 1K, so he has to eat a jellyfish.
He has to eat a jellyfish.
I'm totally down for that.
Hopefully, he gets 1K about May when I come down there, and I can watch him eat a jellyfish.
I think I do have Stanley Orchard, if I'm not mistaken. I've checked out a few of. Yes, I just picked him up today, and I watched his live stream. It was anti-V-Day live stream. He was having a really rough day. His day was not going well. So I just picked him up today. Watched a little. Go check him out, everybody. He's at 628, and definitely pushing for that 650 mark.
Yeah, we're going to keep pushing him to that 1K, so he's got to eat that big cabbage head jellyfish.
Well, we'll hit it, guys. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yank your crank. Good to see you, brother.
So are we talking about like a live fish? Like
he's going to go out and catch it, yep. And he's got to figure out what he's got to do, but I guess it's going to – I don't know if he's going to eat it raw. I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait.
His wife is a thing. Cabbage jellyfish are huge.
Okay.
Cabbage heads are pretty big. Yeah, they're pretty big.
Silly.
Yeah, we have to get him to 1K. That would be fantastic. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. His wife is a biological scientist. And
really?
She knows, yeah. And so she knows which ones he can eat and what they got to do. So apparently this is one that's like the most friendly to eat.
Towards, you see the chat. I'm trying to watch the chat. It's moving kind of fast for me, Passion. But Passion for Hunting and Fishing is a great channel, guys. Make sure you pick up Passion for Hunting and Fishing.
Yes, I would second that. Absolutely.
Yep.
What did I miss, guys? Because Passion just asked me if I've seen this chat.
Oh, somebody accidentally got timed out earlier. They're back.
Oh, okay. I missed it. I try to concentrate on a guest when I have a guest up here.
I know that's the best part, too. It's Stanley Orchard's wife is like forcing him to do it. He's like, I don't know. And she's in the background. Quit being a punk. You're going to.
Hey, everybody, if you don't have Via Hook, make sure you get Via Hook, guys. Via Hook has got a great channel over there. Go over and check him out.
Trail of the Wild Wild. I'm doing good. Doing good. Good to see you in here. Desi's Kitchen
All right,
in the
I'm
UK.
checking him out right now.
Hey, guys, it's time for our next commercial break, guys. We'll be back after a quick message from our sponsors.
Rock on.
Yeah, until he plays mine. You'll want. I have like the most depressing music in my commercial.
Dude, I don't even have commercials. I don't even know where to start with that.
$10 a month, then Derek will make you a commercial on his channel. It's part of his Patreon package.
Not bad. Dance a little bit with it. I don't know. Can people still see us and hear us through the commercial?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You can talk through mine. It won't bother me a bit. People probably enjoy it over that music.
It's still showing it, and I have it shared to all your screens, too.
You know, it really stinks that we can't play music over our streams, and it gets like, you know, what is it called? You get copyright marks.
Oh, you want to see? I can do it.
Yeah, you can. You got to use copyright-free music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there copyright-free music?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go to MU, guys. That's the best place I found.
MU.
MU free. Yep.
You guys want a little bit of background music?
When you have them, you have to, in the description or in the live stream, you have to give them credit for the music. So, like in your description of your live stream, put the free music is brought to you by MU Free Music. So you give credit to the creator, and they will let you use whatever music they have. Or else YouTube has some too, but there's really it kind of sucks. There's not a whole lot there.
I would definitely do that. Thanks for that information. I appreciate that.
Hey, can you guys hear that? Is it too low?
J0530, keep it down there.
There we go. We have a little bit of background music, giving us a little chill in the background now.
Yes, Brenda Klein. NCS is another one that has free music off of it. You can use as long as you.
Oh, James,
you give credit to it.
Commercial the best, Mike.
Yeah, I see that. I've seen him. I'm sure that's sarcasm.
Brenda Klein. I'm gonna have to check her out. I don't have her.
Oh, you need Brenda Klein.
We're gonna. Yeah, I'm just taking a look right now at her channel.
Her live streams with rum are the best ones.
Live streams with rum. That's fantastic. Yeah, she has a really nice setup. I like that purple in the back where it's kind of like I don't know the term. I'm not.
I gotta find better music.
Passion for hunting and fishing says, Kohl Outdoors, can you make me reach 2050? I am 7 away.
Oh, maybe. Everyone, make sure you have passion for hunting and fishing, guys.
Yeah, man, I got him scooped up.
There's gotta be 7 of you guys that don't have passion for hunting and fishing. Passion for hunting and fishing is an absolute awesome channel. You guys, if you go there, you will grow. I promise you, you will grow in
it. You're welcome, Brenda Klein. You're welcome. Oh, and we play Cards Against Humanity every now and then. I haven't seen that one in a while, though.
Oh, my God. That is fantastic. I love that game.
Yeah, I told you I'd bring you up here and your experience with a 34, 35 to 50. You got 34 people in the house right now.
Short Fry, I just learned this. You go to MU and you subscribe, and when you play their music in their description, you have to reference them and say, hey, this is where we got the music, right? Is that right?
Yep.
Did I say that right?
Yep.
Awesome.
I seen my name fly by, but I don't know who said what.
Oh, yeah, it's getting pretty fast.
Terracope, good morning.
And another thing you can do is just say again from MU music up here, and then yes, you cover that way too.
Yep.
Like I mentioned,
all over myself. Excuse me.
I'm glad I'm not the only guy who does that.
Does what?
Spill coffee all over himself every now and then.
Too much. I'm leaking. I don't know what to do. By the way, your beard is fantastic, and this has taken me, I don't know, maybe 35 years of my life to grow. When I was an infant, I've been trying to get this thing to grow.
This is like 4 months or since winter started.
Recycle dude, welcome Recycle
I'm
dude.
jealous.
Yeah, with the ice fishing up here and stuff, you want your face covered.
Hey everybody, we're at 37.
Ice fishing seems so fun. It seems so fun.
Oh, it is.
It is. It's a blast.
And look
Literally,
at that.
like,
This girl hunting and fishing just got me.
Look at that. I think he might have unsubbed you and resubbed you.
You caught a bass, guys.
So
Yeah,
can I ask a few questions around ice fishing?
Sure thing.
Sure.
All right, so check this out. So I want to paint this picture for you. So when I think of ice fishing, I think of going out onto a lake, like the center of a lake. You put up a tent, and then you're sitting in there. But don't you ever get scared you're going to fall through? Like, I'd be freaked out.
Early ice, it happens. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen to anybody. Early ice, a lot of people go too far. They drive their trucks out there on 4 inches or whatever, and they fall through. But if you take a look like behind Kohl Outdoors, oh yeah, we drive our trucks out there all the time. We have over like 2 feet now. We're all making like 16 to 18 inch extensions for our augers to get through the ice.
Oh my God.
But if you look behind Kohl Outdoors on his green screen there, that's an ice fishing community. That's a small one. But it's more than like tents, what you're thinking. A lot of these guys, those are trailers. You pull them out there with your truck or your four-wheeler, you're in a permanent like house with a heater in there, and you drill the holes through, and you sit in there, and you fry up deer sausage, drink beer, have a good time while you're fishing. 3-4 buddies with you in there, and people will walk around and knock on your door all day and stop in, and you'll try some of their jerky or whatever they're walking around with. It's like a big community out on the ice.
That's really cool. Like to think about like a small community out on the ice. And, you know, when I say small, I'm not talking about like 5 or 6 or 7, you know, I'm talking about 40 or 50, like you guys were mentioning, especially in that background, that looks like there might be a community of about 70 people there. Yeah. But it's pretty amazing. If you really think about it, you're on a lake, you drill a hole, you have heaters inside. And I don't know. I'd just be a little worried about like falling through, but it does look really fun.
No, all your heat goes up.
Yo, that is cool.
Your heat rises, so the top of your ice house is always way warmer than like down by the ice.
Which makes sense. I would, yes, absolutely. Heat does rise. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Did not think about that.
Yeah. Out in Devil's Lake, which isn't too far from me, we get communities in the hundreds, and they literally build ice bars out there, like bars. The company themselves will come out and cut slabs out of the ice and build ice bars, and come up and walk around to a giant chunk of ice and order drinks and stuff. And
Dude, that's fantastic. Your drinks are always cold, which is great.
Yeah, you know, they bring out frozen PVC, and they fill it with water, and they freeze it, and they cut a channel down through it. And then when you order a shot, they dump it down that frozen PVC, and you put your mouth on the other end, and it flows through all that ice right into your mouth. It's a good time.
Dude, that is totally cool. That is totally cool. But yo, if you guys ever do that, you should, or maybe you already do have a video, and if you do, I will go check it out. But if not, you guys totally should do a video of that. I would love to see it.
Yep. I can definitely get you one. I'll be out in Devil's Lake here for the perch fishing tournament for Kohl Outdoors. I can get you a video of it.
Yeah, that's this coming weekend, right, Kohl?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Rock on.
There you guys go. They wanted a crappie up there, so I'll put a crappie up there. You ask, and I'll provide it for you guys if I have one easy accessible.
Rocky Campbell, how are you? Good to see you, brother. Where's that A and
my coffee transparent?
Where's that A and J guy at?
Transparent.
Where's that A and J guy at? He's hiding from us this morning.
Who is?
John, A and J Outdoors.
Rome's Outdoors just said that he created as a kid, or they created as a kid, a bonfire on the ice.
Yeah, they do that. They do that all the time. Yep. What happens is you melt the surface layer of the ice, and the water protects the ice beneath it, so the fire will never burn through it.
Oh, yeah. No.
Because it wets.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wants to know what the term is. Recycle, dude. All you have to do is you can fish on any lake you want, and you come back in for the weigh-in here at Kohl Outdoors on this page here, but you have to submit your photos to Kohl Outdoors Facebook group of your 10 biggest perch by inches with the identifier, which is the identifier will be out on Friday, but no one can go out and cheat. Friday night, or in the afternoon, you can download the identifier, print the identifier, and then you have to have that in the background of every single fish you catch.
Yeah, that bald eagle ice fishing video that Bass Camo dropped was pretty sweet. Them feeding the bald eagle those fish they couldn't keep that got hurt. Yeah,
that's off. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, what happens sometimes is they swallow the hook too far, and then in the process of removing your hook, you pretty much kill the fish, or it's going to die when you put it back in the water. Well, they had a big bald eagle flying around and sitting not too far from them, so they started throwing those injured fish over there, seeing if that bald eagle would grab it. And sure enough, 3-4 times they threw him over there, and he came closer and closer, sitting there eating those fish,
scooping them up. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So are there regulations? So I don't know where you guys live. I don't know if it's
gonna be
populated or not.
Person.
Yeah,
what's that?
It's different. Every state, it's different.
Oh, so it's state regulated.
Yeah, and then every state sometimes it's regulated lake to lake. So you got to know where you are. Up here in North Dakota, where I am, it's all state regulated. It's statewide. But like South Dakota, I believe Minnesota, some places like that, each lake has a different limit and slot limit, even for size and the amount of fish you can keep.
So do people really come out and watch you guys and they check your identifications? Do you really get that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not right now because they only have pickups here and they can't make it on the ice. we have too much snow, but they are buying a side-by-side. The sheriff's department is to help continue with checking ice fishermen to make sure you're legal.
Oh, we actually have DNR up here, and they actually have snowmobiles and stuff. They actually go out and check you.
Yep. Ours used to, but they dropped it through the ice. They weren't on it. It was parked way over somewhere where it shouldn't have been parked and fell through.
That's pretty wild.
On snowshoes lurking.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe they're able to monitor all the lake. Not all. I mean, I'm sure they can't be at all the lakes, but for the amount of people that hunt and fish, and then the communities and the lakes, and they go out and they check your stuff to make sure you're legit.
Oh, here's the thing: the larger the community, the more likely you are to see a DNR.
Fair enough. Absolutely, that makes sense.
Yeah,
and they also have binoculars, and they can go through it. They can search a community pretty quick, and then they move to the next community.
Oh my God, they're camping out. They're on the hill looking. That is wild.
Oh yeah, yeah. They got planes up here too, especially when you're out in Devil's Lake. It's so huge. They'll land planes. They'll come down in a plane and then search everybody in that little section and then fly to another little section.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they'll land the plane right on the lake and check everybody out, and they'll come around and talk to you. Sometimes they'll even just sit in your ice house with you for a while, eat deer sausage, shoot the breeze.
It sounds like they're pretty cool. If
some
you're
of them,
doing everything right, they hang out and they not bad. It's pretty cool.
It's so cheap to fish up in North Dakota. It's not a lot of people get picked up for fishing without a license, but it does happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's because up here a whole year for fishing is a $23 license, and you're covered for the whole year.
Oh, that's not bad at all. $23, and you make that back once you cook and eat the fish.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Yeah, It's all the gear that you would need to do the ice fishing that was going to get you on the expensive part. A portable ice shelter like the pop-out tent style is going to run you $500-$600.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the pop-out
I did
tents.
not see that coming.
A permanents like the ice castles and stuff like we got, those giant permanents like that are into that $30,000-$40,000 or more.
No way.
So, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them have like lazy boy chairs in them, and
yeah, ours has got a couch and a second story. It has a bed up on the top part too. You can sleep out on the ice. And
get out. You guys have a bed and a couch in there?
Oh yeah, it's got a full-on couch and a table that you sit and eat at. It's just like a giant camper out there on the ice. Matter of fact, you can use them both seasons. Like ours, it can be used both seasons. You can use them for camping in the summer and ice fishing in the winter.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, we used to get like a Christmas break from school. I'd go out and spend like 2 weeks on the ice.
Yeah, we do that.
I don't even go home.
Yeah, we used to do it with a week at a time like that too on Christmas vacation with my dad. We do it weekends now with him. We'll stay a whole weekend out on a lake and
I'm sure it's good bonding time too. You know, you go out, you have fun, you talk, you know.
Oh yeah.
You shoot the shit a little bit. Excuse me for the language. You shoot the doo-doo.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey.
Woo. Yeah, it's a great time, especially with anybody younger and stuff like, you know, with Kohl outdoor with his son and stuff. He goes out fishing and it's great for things like that. And you learn a skill set and a trade.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, you're not just out there fishing, making memories.
Oh yeah, some of the best time you ever have is when you're out there hunting with your son or fishing with them. I mean, that's some of the best things you can do.
Yeah. Now, Mike, do you have any kids too? Like, do you have kids yourself?
Nope, I got a couple dogs and tons of nieces and nephews.
Very cool. Now, do you take your nieces and nephews out?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh, good. I was just asking Kohl, you know, what is it like being a dad? I know the feeling of having a niece and nephew, you know, and the care that, you know, we give to them to see their growth and development, you know, as they age. What are your thoughts around it?
Hey, Minnesota Picker. Remember, there's an ice fishing tournament on. Wow. Ice fishing tournament on Saturday, guys. Make sure you guys are involved in that. And let me drop a link to the Kohl Outdoors Facebook group here where you guys can definitely come and join.
I think anything outdoors, though, is probably one of the best things you can teach any youth. It doesn't matter if it's your kid or if it's a niece or nephew, or even like up here, we have Bring a Kid Fishing Days. And it can be just a kid in the community whose parents can't go out ice fishing. They either don't have time or physically cannot. And you can pick up these youngsters and go out ice fishing. I've done that with a lot of kids from up here. I'm part of that.
That's a fantastic program to get them out and engaged.
Yeah. Exactly.
Cool.
And you're learning not just a skill set for fishing and how to do it and how to be polite with other fishermen, but you're also learning something that could, if you're in these countries, can save your life if you're stuck out somewhere. You know? Yeah,
that's something that I don't experience in the Northeast, like getting stuck. Like if I get stuck, there's going to be cars everywhere. There's going to be people like, you know, you can shout out for help. What is it like, you know, where you guys are at if something goes wrong?
A lot of our roads and stuff, like especially like by my farm and everything like that, you'll see one car a day, you know, what comes by, and it's the neighbor down the road. And if it's that day they have to go to town to get groceries, he'll pass by my house. But if I'm on the backside of my farm, I will see no cars for months.
Oh my God, you know, for months?
Not until it's summer again. Yeah, that road isn't open. So when I'm back by my cattle pasture, yeah.
Oh my God. I don't even know. What I do. Cool. Are you the same? Is it the same way with you?
You see cars go out. Some of the back roads, you might see them once every 3-4 hours, but for the most part, if you're on the main road, you'll see them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
a lot of times, if you really get stuck, you'll get someone nice and they'll pull you out.
Yeah. Like when we're in the back part of our farm on them roads that ain't opened up by the county, or if we don't open them up, it's months where you don't see them. And you're out there in temperatures 50 below zero. So you learn what you got to do. You know, it's.
I can see why you have the beard. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's where that skill set comes in handy. You know how to prepare for things.
No, you're right. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, and a lot of people in chat may be able to like, you know, agree with this or give their opinion on this. I would like to hear it. But like in the Northeast, where it's populated with thousands and thousands of people, we run out with shorts on to go do things, to go down to Dunkin' Donuts or, down to Giuseppe's Pizza or wherever. Like, there's a bunch of different places, but that's what we do. We're not, we're not taking ropes out with us, or we're not taking heavy gear like you guys do. So that's that's really cool. It's cool to hear, but it does sound dangerous.
Yeah. Well, just like you, even in the Northeast, so even though you don't have the snow and the cold to deal with, if you're ever out in the wilderness doing the camping thing or anything, and an issue happens where you're stuck out there either by a bad storm or something that holds you out there, being able to fish and catch your food and stuff, it's a great skill set. It doesn't matter the country you live in.
Fair enough. Absolutely. Now, what do you guys do? What do you guys do with water? So, like, let's say let's say something happens, right? You're stranded a little bit. Not a lot of people are around. It could be days. Do you figure out how to boil water? Like, do you guys train people on that?
Yep. It's actually, it's quite common. You can, there's tons of videos and stuff on that. Snow is a great one to just boil and melt down, but it takes a lot more snow to equal a cup of water than what one would think.
Oh yeah, I mean, snow is like
I never thought about that.
Yeah,
as a kid, you just pick up snow and you put it in your mouth, and it melts.
Yeah. You don't want to do that when you're stuck out in the cold, though. You don't want more cold in you. You want to keep your core temps and everything as warm as possible.
Yeah, you can actually give yourself hypothermia by doing that if you're
good call, Kohl.
And that is the main reason why most people that pass away from hypothermia pass away naked.
Really?
Yep. Your mind lies to you once you have hypothermia. It tells you that you overheat, and a lot of them will start stripping off clothes thinking that they're overheating. And you will find, I think it's something like 65 to 70% of people that end up passing away from hypothermia die naked. It's a sad deal.
I had no idea. Like, there's so many things you guys talked about, like, hypothermia, not decreasing more of your body temperature. Those are simple things that, a lot of us don't even think about. Like, and it makes sense. It's such a logical thought process, but it doesn't cross our minds because we don't get trained on it.
And one thing is, if you think you have hypothermia, don't just warm your body up all at once. Do it gradually. Because if you warm it up all at once, you're going to go into shock and it will kill you.
Huh. That's good to know too, Kohl. Now, so if you're aware of these things, right? You know these things, you're trained on them. Are there ways to keep your body up and running? So I think to myself, like, after now having this conversation, I think, okay, if you move your hands and you start getting your blood flow, or you move your toes, like maybe you do like a little jog, not a jog, you go running, but like a standstill, like you kind of like bounce up and down. Are those things real? Are they beneficial?
Yeah, they can be. Yeah, it will bring your core temps and stuff up and make your heart and everything work faster, but you don't want to do it to the point where you get a sweat. Yes. If you sweat in the cold, it's way more dangerous than just being a little cold, because the moisture on your skin will refreeze up and chill you down that much faster.
And it brings and to add something there. If you find yourself with a sleeping bag and you have to spend a night outside, take off all your clothes, throw in naked, because you don't want to sweat while you're sleeping. You'd rather you'd be a little bit cold than sweat, because that sweat is going to make you freeze, and it will put you into that state of hypothermia a lot faster. So
yeah, good call. Rock on. I'm digging this. We're doing this every day, and we're just going to ask questions because this is awesome.
Yeah, it's not uncommon up here to have people break into your ice houses and your ice castles that are stuck out on the lake in the middle of the night during a week or something, and nobody's out there. It's not uncommon when they're stuck out there for them to break into an ice house and just to stay warm until they can get help, or somebody comes out to check on their ice house and there's somebody in it.
And are most people like okay with that? Or are they like, oh,
if it's that kind of situation,
you broke in?
If it's that kind of situation where they're stuck out there and they have nothing, like their phone died or their phone, or whatever, if they fell through the ice and they need someplace warm, I've never heard of anybody like complaining that somebody broke into their fish house to save their life. But they will get broke into and with thieves and stuff like that every now and then, and that's a different story.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Well, you guys invest a lot of time and you care about it. It's like a passion you have. So like when you go and put the time out to, build those things or put it out there, and then you get your stuff stolen, it's like, seriously, like why? Like, why would you do that? Like, you could have just asked and we could have hung out and you could have used it and then you could have left. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Well, a lot of it, the thievery is not that they want to use the equipment with you. They want to take it away from you and go use it on your own.
Yeah, and we purposely leave gear and food in our ice houses for that purpose. We've had people break into our ice houses that have fallen through the ice out there, like either through the hole in their body themselves and fallen through and couldn't get warm anywhere, couldn't get to their trucks way up on the shore. And they broke into our ice house to stay warm and ate the food. And they we didn't even know. They left us a big note explaining what had happened and their phone numbers and everything. And, so we could get a hold of them if there was any damage, they'd help pay for it and help come to arrive. Yep.
Hey, Papa Rome's Outdoors. We have sales, education, and more up here.
It's pretty common up here for people with permanent ice houses and stuff to do that, to leave certain things in that ice house for anybody that might need to either break into there or just to get warm or anything. We leave our propane tanks hooked up to that thing so the heaters all work, everything.
That is wild. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I do have a question. So check this out. So if somebody walks onto your property, right, and they break their leg, well, they could sue you, right? That's something that can happen in the world. So you have do you have property on that lake? So you go out, you put out your tent or you put out, your structure, and somebody comes and they fall through the hole that's on the interior. Now, is that yours? Is that the state's? Are you just renting the land? Are you just borrowing it for a period of time? How does that work? Are you responsible?
No, not on an ice house. Well, it would probably depend. If you invited them in, if you were in there and invited them in, most everybody who's going to be on that lake with you, you ain't going to have a hole big enough unless you're spearfishing to physically for you to fall through it.
Okay. So you're saying maybe a hole's about 10 inches round?
Yeah.
Small auger. Yeah. Small auger is 8. Large ones are 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the guys that do the spearfishing, they cut out a giant chunk, like the center of their fish house, and they sit there with spears in their hands and wait for the fish to swim underneath and throw it down.
Are we talking about spears you see in Game of Thrones where it's this giant thing?
Yeah. Some of them, but no, these are big heavy metal rods you would see.
Pitchfork.
Yeah, like a pitchfork, yeah.
Yo, no way.
Yeah, they sit there with them in their hands and they wait for the whatever fish to come underneath and they spear them. Those guys have much bigger holes, but it's they have to mark out that hole if they move their house off of it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's no fun walking along and finding one of those when they didn't mark them off. Yeah. You get just a thin layer of snow over it, so it looks like everything else.
Yeah, that could be dangerous. I mean,
or very dangerous.
Go right in.
Yeah, they're supposed to mark them out.
And who knows about the current? I mean, if it's a lake, I'm sure there's not that much current in a lake.
All lakes have current. That is a misconception. All lakes
really
have current. A little bit of current. It might not be noticeable, but they have it.
Yep.
That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, in the summer you can swim right through it and it probably won't affect you, but in your body that goes under the ice, it's very rarely you go straight down and come right up the same hole. And it's a real pain to find your way back to the hole you fell out of. And that's how most ice fishermen will pass from crawling through the ice, just not being able to find their way back out.
The thing,
it's super unfortunate. It really is. That's sad.
It is. Because the way the sun shines through the ice, it all looks the same. From underneath, it all looks the same. I've been underneath and looked up. It's all the same.
Now, listen, have you guys ever fallen into the water?
Yep. Wait, we had to do it on. Yeah, we had to do it on purpose.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, we had to do it on purpose. Yeah, we were trained we were taught how to find our way back to the hole and everything. Yep.
So you got to give me details. The suspense is killing me.
Normally, what happens? When you fall through, your clothes and everything, number one, are weigh you down hugely, and most people want to strip them off, and you don't want to do that.
So you want to keep them on.
Yeah, yeah. It's still an insulation barrier. Yeah.
And one thing which you want to keep in mind,
yeah.
Have you ever heard of drown proofing?
No, I haven't. What's that?
It's a military exercise that you do in the military, and what you do is you get to the point where you're calm underneath water. If you stay calm, you'll actually live a lot longer than if you panic. If you panic, you're dead. Because when you panic, you don't think. And the first thing you do, get down there and look up. Look, see if you can see any light coming through the ice. And go up to the light.
Does it affect your eyes like that lake water? I mean, it's got to be painful on your eyeballs.
Not your eyeballs so much. Your lungs is the biggest part. the cold shock makes everybody want to gasp in, and when you gasp in, you'll suck in air. You gotta kind of learn how to control that.
That makes sense. I've only panicked once in my life, and that's when I sprayed myself with pepper spray by accident, and I felt true panic, and it was crazy.
Yeah, in the military, once again, if you want to be able to carry like a taser, the sprays, you actually get sprayed.
And tased in the same day. It's a sucky day. It is. Yeah.
They first thing they do is they spray you down with the mace, and you get blinded. And then after you get all that stuff out of your eyes, and you start feeling good, you go get in the other line, and you get tased.
You got it the easy way. We had to sit in a big, what they call a hot room, and it's just a big block room, and we're all sitting on benches, and they fill the whole room with OC spray, which is a form of pepper spray. And you got to sit in there for a a and there's snot and everything running out of every orifice in you.
I don't even know. I don't think I could handle that. They lose it.
And you can't see nothing. Everything's blurry. And your eyes are you're crying your eyes out and snot running out of everything, and your mouth is just salivating. And they start pulling you out of there. And as soon as they pull you out of there,
I've done the gas chamber. That's the gas chamber. But then there's another training that you do where they actually spray you with like the pepper sprays and the stuff that you're going to carry. But the gas chamber, everyone does that at least once a year.
Yep. And then they pull you out of there, and right when you're coming out of there and you still can't see, somebody tases you.
No way. I'd be like, Don, take me home. I want to go see my mom. like, Mom.
Yeah, we use CS gas.
Yeah, CS gas. It's OC spray and CS gas are the same thing.
CS gas is a nerve agent, just so you guys know.
Yeah. Yeah, and the OC spray works the same way. It does. It'll affect your nerves and everything the same way. Most prisons and everything now use OC spray.
Huh. Well, if I ever go to prison, which I hope I don't, stay away.
Actually, the inmates actually created the way to stop yourself from having the effects of OC spray. It's actually inmates. They will take what happens in a prison, because the cells are so close to each other and then the areas are. Mm-hmm. If your neighbor in a prison gets sprayed with OC spray, it's coming in your cell too. It doesn't just stay in their little cell.
Makes sense.
It'll filter right out into the other cells through venting systems, everything else. So all the people around them, if your neighbor's going crazy and they're going to fill his room with OC spray, they'll take their T-shirts and they'll dunk them in the toilet and get them wet and roll them around their face just like a big ski mask, and they'll sit there and breathe through that because all that OC spray will stick to the moisture of that outside shirt and not hit them.
Makes sense. Is it an oil base like the pepper spray where you can use like
if they use the direct spray, but when they use a room spray, it's a really, really fine broke down powder that just fills up that whole room, and you breathe anything, it just hurts.
Makes sense. And the water filters it because absolutely takes that out. Got it.
Yeah, and then that's what they started doing, and then that's how they started training. From the inmates is where they picked it up, is where they started training other people in how to do that in certain situations. If you don't have the mask for the OC spray, how to protect yourself and stuff like that by stripping off anything, and you can just dunk it, get it wet, and wrap it right around your face. They even say if it's bad enough and you have no water by you can pee on the thing, and it works the same.
Yeah, I mean, Coco, really not a bad idea. I mean, it would smell a little bit. I mean, especially if you had, if you ate something.
Yeah, but if like with military, if you're clearing out a room and you don't have a gas mask, you're clearing out of houses and they fill those rooms with OC spray, and that's all you got. That's all you got. You're still in the fight and you're able to see then, and you're not a sitting duck.
Exactly.
And that was actually picked up. The military picked it up from inmates.
Yeah, I've done lots of that room clearing. That's not a lot of fun all the time.
No, not when there's like filled with OC spray and stuff. We had to train on that too. That sucks.
What really sucks is, let's say you're going into those rooms, and a lot of times you'll throw in the canister to the side door, and what sucks is when you got people that in there with AK-47s and they're shooting at you as you come through the door.
Yep.
There was a guy I work with. He went through like basic training, and he talked you know, he did talk about being in that chamber and how that snot comes down, like you talked about, and how it like sticks to you even when you go, you know, go on the outside of the, you know, whatever building they were in. But he also talked about how they train going under barbed wire and in the mud, and they do that you know, that military crawl. But then eventually they'd use live rounds. And he told stories about how people actually have died because they get so nervous and they freak out and they pop their head up. And then these bullets he talked about, like just right through, like it's crazy what they put, you know, what people put you through from an experience standpoint. But at the end of the day, once you experience, like you said, like Kohl said, you know, you can control it a little bit better in that scenario.
I'm going to tell you one thing right now. At the end of the day, if you don't go through that kind of stuff, you're not going to be ready to go out there where people are really shooting at you, trying to hit you to kill you. If you don't experience bullets flying past your head.
Yes, I don't know if I could be able to handle that. I mean, I think that if they did, you know, what do they call it when they mass call you in for a draft? A draft. Yes. Thank you. If they draft you, like, I think I'd be like, all right, I'm getting drafted. I have to do this. But like, just to go and do it, I don't know if I have that skill set or I have that mentality to say, I'm going to sign up. I'm going to go through the training and, you know, so my hat is military all day. Yeah.
But the more you do it, like the training, it becomes like a norm. You kind of get used to it. That's how your body, it's just how it works. It's like the first time you might have, it's not even by comparison, but it works the same. Like the first time you might have live streamed, you get that real nervousness and you're kind of a little jittery, nervous. You're not quite sure what to say, but then you do it the second time, the third time, the fourth time. And then you're like you and I and Derek here, you can have a full conversation and, you know, 30 people are watching you, but it's not a big deal. And it works the same. It's the exact same. It's the exact same thing that your brain goes through. Even doing it off the military side, more dangerous situation. But what happens in your brain, it's the exact same thing. The first time you do it, you're nervous, you're shaking, you're not sure, you know, everything's going 90 miles an hour. You don't know what to do, what to say. Second time, you're a little better. Oh, okay, this is going to happen now. Third time, you're even better. Fourth time, it's becoming like a norm. Yeah, and eventually,
and the same thing goes with going out and getting into firefights. I mean, the first time you go through it, most privates will freeze that first time. Yeah, and then as they get more experience with firefights, it becomes second nature. You know, you understand that you're doing this flank. You know, you're bounding. You're understanding what you're doing, and as you start to understand what you're doing, I don't want to get into too much of the tactical stuff here, but
and then everything, all your training will start rolling through your head, and you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing and everything else. Man, it's the same thing. Your brain takes the same amount from doing YouTube as it does doing military. It's just more dangerous situation. But the process your brain goes through to get used to it is the exact same.
Yeah, I think the most dangerous thing I had in the military, we were doing a grenade training, and we had basic training. I was a sergeant in this pit with him, and he went to throw his grenade, and it hit the cement barrier, and it bounced. The grenade bounced into the thing.
Into the barrier.
Grab him, jump out over the thing. You only have like 6 seconds before they explode.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and I'd laugh all the time too.
Not a long time.
No, but I laugh because you see like all these movies where those guys grab those grenades and they chuck them like 30 yards. No, they're a lot heavier. They're a lot heavier than what they look like.
Are they really? What do you say, about 5 pounds? You toss
them about 2.5 pounds actually.
Yeah,
and they have a kill radius of 15.
Yeah,
but I don't know. No, I don't think that's classified. So I think you can find that on anywhere.
Oh yeah, you can find that. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. When I start talking about weapons and what they're capable of doing, I have to stop and think because some of that stuff's classified, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, grenades have been around for ages. Their kill radiuses have been out for years.
That is wild. Do you guys remember seeing that movie In the Army Now? It's a few years back.
Yeah, one of my I was on a task force in Iraq, and one of our jobs was to go around and pick drone targets.
Doing what?
And pick the targets that the drones are going to hit. So it's basically let's just leave it at that. I don't know. I don't want to get into debate into that any. But
I won't watch a whole lot of military movies and stuff anymore. Some of them really piss me off.
Is it the way that they portray the military or the experiences or what's
some of it now, some of them it's really real. Mm-hmm. And if you've been in the military, well, even people that weren't in the military, you get a real feeling of what it's like. And sometimes it's not good.
Sometimes it gives me flashbacks.
Yeah. It brings back those memories and that,
Yeah.
Exactly.
My last task force, the one that I left in the military, we had 11 guys in there. We lost 4 guys to during battles, and since we've been home, we've had 5 commit suicide.
That's unfortunate. That's terrible. We don't know what that's like. We don't know what people go through emotionally or mentally in those situations. Like you're literally watching, like you either shoot somebody and you kill somebody. Like first off, I have no idea what that feels like. I can't even fathom it. And then second, you're being shot at, and who knows what else is happening in all that. That's just 2 little examples. So
hey, I'll tell you right now,
nothing. Like
eventually you become very, very insensitive to taking people's lives. You eventually all you feel is recoil.
Yeah.
So recoil the weapon, that's all you feel.
Yeah, that's like kick.
Jeez. I can't even fathom it. It's off the charts.
Yeah. And Iraq was a pretty bad place too. Somalia was awful.
Yeah, I spent time in Iraq and Afghanistan, and actually I did some time in Somalia, a short stint there.
Yeah. What year were you over there?
Which place?
In Somalia.
2013.
Oh, you were there way after. Well, the war is still going on, but yeah, you were there way after.
We were on our way to a special. I was on a task force, and we were.
Oh, you broke up and froze, Cole.
Oh,
his OBS is having issues.
Yeah, he mentioned it earlier. It was funny because when I first got on here, Mike, I was echoing, like not echoing, but the words were rotating through. So every time somebody spoke, then it repeat it and then repeat it back. And then Cole mentioned that I had to hit the mute button on.
Yeah, on the YouTube. Yeah, on the YouTube side. Yeah, it'll reverb through your AirPods. Yep.
So.
Yeah, because your mic is picking it up off of both sides, and you're hearing it off of both sides in the loop.
Absolutely. Yep. Now, do you use a laptop? Do you use a phone
I'm on my phone right now.
On your phone.
What was I talking about?
I don't even know where you were.
2013
Somalia.
Okay.
And the task force you were on.
I'm not going to give you the task force name or what it was doing, because
that's fine.
But we're en route to go into Iraq, and basically they needed a team in Somalia right then and there. So what they did is they redirected our plane. We landed there. We went and took care of a quick mission, got back in the plane, and went to Iraq.
Huh.
Up north outdoors, I got you already, buddy. I got the bell rung and everything, but thank you for checking on that and ringing the bell for me.
Mike, I got to check if I have you. I don't even know if I do.
I can type in the chat here. Make it easy on you.
That'd be fantastic. Yeah, actually, I haven't even looked at the chat. I've been so engaged with the conversation. By the way, this is a fantastic conversation, guys. Thank you, Cole. Thank you for having me up here. Listen, if you guys don't have WTF Mike and Kohl Outdoors, of course, add them. Check them out. They're phenomenal. And let me show if I have you.
Talk about military stuff, Mike, because we went from 35 to 16.
Did it drop? I'm still showing 30. I'm still showing 30. Maybe I got to refresh my chat.
Yeah, it's going to 16. So maybe we should change topics, guys.
Yes, I apologize. That's my fault. I totally moved that into military. You guys had me hooked.
With that, we're going to go to a commercial break and we change topics.
All right.
Segue.
Cool. I'm going to get some coffee while you do your commercial.
I'm digging it. I'll be back too.
Oh, let's see. I played that one. And we have guys.
J0530, bite me. Oh, you froze up again, Cole. It's the WTF show now, taking over. Bass Camo, right there. I got my decal and everything too. It showed up in excellent condition. You take your shipping seriously. Love it. Can't wait to get my other stuff on Monday or Tuesday here. Gonna be great. Engall Trapping. I believe I got you. Yeah, I got you. Bell is wrong. I even commented on one of the videos a while back. Yep.
Okay, guys, if you guys would like to improve our show, go to my PayPal and donate today. I need a new webcam, guys. This my webcam was all messed up.
Crankbait Crisis, welcome, brother. Good to see you, young man.
Yeah, he had an awesome live stream the other day, but...
Yeah, he did. A lot of times I'm there. I'm just not saying nothing. I'm listening because I'm working on something. I do that to you all the time, too, with your morning shows. I'll be working on or driving in the tractor, and I can't say a whole lot.
Yeah. Oh, we're updating people again. See? What is it? No. We start talking about our military experience, and it plummets.
Yeah. No, Jeff, you are the one that rocked. You take your shipping real seriously. I ordered the stuff I did from you at the same time. I ordered stuff from another T-shirt place. I can't think of their name. But I ordered from them too. Yours is showing up Tuesday immediately, and theirs isn't even going to ship yet until freaking Friday. And I love that about you guys. You guys take it seriously. You get your stuff out right away. You package it well. It shows up in great shape. That little decal, all the spikes, none of them are bent, nothing. You did it great. I like the little signature and the little note you left me on the inside there.
Yeah, I almost missed the decal because you put some in two pieces of plastic. Cardboard?
Yep.
I originally had almost thrown that away and I haven't seen a decal.
Yeah, still sitting on my table. I have like 5 projects sitting up on the table. Sarah's getting mad at me. I got to clean it off today and get them done.
Oh, I wish I could. If I trusted this webcam enough, I'd show you what my table looks like.
Oh, mine's a mess.
Stacked up. It's massive.
Mine's a mess.
And look, Charlene, she has OCD, so it's really
comes in with an outfit change.
Yeah. So I do this down in my basement, and it gets really chilly.
Oh, okay.
So I switched it up. I wanted to.
Is that a real rock wall behind you? Or is that plywood stuff you hang up?
No, it's vinyl. So it is.
Oh.
It's a piece of. Ready? Watch this. So if I create wind.
Oh, okay. There you go. I see you.
You can see it move.
Yep.
Now, I did do stonemason, or I am a mason, so I do stonework and I do brick, and I, can lay block and things like that. So eventually, this basement will be done. I just bought this house.
Hey, Mike.
Last year.
I just now got your message on Hangouts.
Short Fry, thank you for stopping. It's always good to see you, young lady. Have a great day. Hopefully you and your dad get your stuff done.
Yes. Actually, I do have a question for Cole and Mike, and I want your
give it a second. Give it 1 second. Cole froze up again. He's going to have to come back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Jeff, that is awesome. I love your guys' shipping. You guys get everything out right away with Bass Camo. Oh, Grunt Style. I ordered a bunch of shirts from Grunt Style, too. Theirs isn't even going to ship until like freaking Friday, and yours is already going to be here Tuesday, and ordered them at the same time.
JNC No Limit TV. This is the first time I'm meeting you. I'm gonna check out your channel, brother.
Oh yeah, he's a great channel. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's rocking. He's almost up to 1,500.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
laughing
he's like
out loud.
40, 43 away.
There, Derek is back. So if you have your question, if you remember it, then.
Hey guys, let me make this announcement. And my PayPal's going around here. If you guys would like to improve the show, send me some money if I can buy a new webcam.
Rock on.
Maybe I'll find your PayPal link later and send you some more. Oh, yeah, man. There he's gone again.
He went right back out.
Yeah, it rose up again on him. Oh. At least we can put this one in the bloopers.
Now, do you keep, when you do your live events, do you just keep them, raw footage, or do you go back and readjust them?
I don't do any editing on mine. Mine are very adult oriented on the one side. I had a couple of roast battles I had to do and stuff like that are up on my stream. And mine are all age restricted. You need an ID to get through the door.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, it'll ask you if you're over the age, and you have to agree to the content might not be friendly and yada yada. That WTF in front of my name is an earned nickname. I didn't give myself that. Everybody else started calling me that.
That's awesome. Do you prefer WFT Mike, or
Everybody says WTF Mike now. It doesn't matter to me. Mike is my name, but everybody says WTF Mike, and it's that's why I have never changed it back. It used to just be Mike. And everybody started calling me WTF Mike because some of the jokes and everything I can make, they literally stop and go, "What the?" And so everybody started calling me WTF Mike. And so then I was offended. Yeah, C-Pro knows the joke.
Well, I'll definitely check out more of your content and stuff. So, dude, you're awesome, by the way, on live and streaming, and you have fantastic knowledge. Like, I'm impressed. Awesome stuff.
Kohl, you don't have audio.
Yeah, Kohl, we still can't hear you, brother.
There you go.
Oh, now you're
there.
Back.
You go. Yeah. I heard you. I seen your lips moving, but I couldn't hear anything you said. But now you got it. Yep.
Yeah. I'm about to start cussing this thing out.
Oh man, it's about to go down.
Okay, OBS I took OBS down for now. It's the webcam though. That's what's going on.
Yeah, we got to figure out, new webcam. What were you thinking? Did you do any research?
I'll figure it out when I figure out how much I want to spend on it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, I wish this would have started happening a week ago. I just ordered myself a new microphone. I would have bought a webcam instead.
That can happen.
What mic did you end up getting? Oh, never mind. I know which one. You dropped the link. Yeah, I seen it.
I picked a different one from that one, actually.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
That's a decent mic, so.
What kind of mic do you got?
Was that to me, Mike?
Yeah, that big round one that you talk into over there. The thing that looks like a softball.
Yeah, it really is. I've dropped this thing so many times. This is called a Snowball Ice.
Oh, okay.
Blue. So I learned that if I get too close to the mic, it gets really staticky, and then if I'm too far away, it doesn't sound really good. It's like kind of like an echo or very faint. So I'm learning the distance between.
Yeah.
I should be standing and talking.
I'm starting my podcast on the first part of March, and it's going to be that's going to absolutely be awesome. You'll be able to take a podcast with you guys. You're just going to have to go to iTunes and download it.
Oh, that's fantastic. What's the podcast name?
It's just going to be Kohl Outdoors.
Yep.
Epic. Very cool. Me and my buddy actually started a podcast. It's called Two Men Bearded Up, and he's new to YouTube, so I kind of got him hooked in. I was like, dude, this is so fun. You meet so many cool people. You learn a ton of stuff.
That's something else I got to do for you, Derek. I'll get a hold of David, the producer, those two huge podcasters I know, and we can get him up here with us. Maybe we can do a live stream tonight together. I can get him on, you and him on my channel. He'll give you tons of tricks and hook you up with a bunch of people. And if you're starting podcasts too, you're more than welcome to join us. And David, the producer, and his wife Juliet Miranda are huge podcasters. They have the morning neurosis, and she's a great storyteller. And they have a lot of connections in the podcasting and everything now. They're pretty big ones.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make it tonight, but if that invitation is for another time too, I'd be glad to take you up on it.
Yeah.
I think we lost Cool Outdoors. What's cool? Is it Derek?
Derek, yep.
Derek. By the way, Mike, I'm Doug.
Yep, I know it. Yep, I remember names fairly well. Yep, you mentioned it the other day in your live stream when I was in there when Derek dropped the link for it.
Very cool. Yeah, thanks for coming, man. That was really cool. Greatly appreciated. And for everybody that showed up and has given support. Mike, I'm sorry. Derek, you back?
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, he's back. He's just doing some
got it.
Some OBS maintenance because that's why I quit using OBS.
I just took this webcam off and I'm just using the stock.
Yep.
Computer.
Yep.
But
your audio,
it doesn't have very good sound. This computer doesn't. So
yeah,
hear me very good.
Yeah, the audio is down just a little bit, but I can still hear you pretty clearly.
Okay. Yeah, but I have to kind of lean in like this to make it work.
Yeah, I can see you're almost ready to start pulling your hair out.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll just head over to our electronics store and pick you up a new webcam and send it to you.
Oh my God. And the worst thing about up here where I live, it's like an actual electronics store. Okay. Party for me to get to an actual electronics store, it's like a 3-hour drive one way.
Ooh. Doug, you want to type in the chat there?
Yes.
We'll have Doug type in the chat there, C Pro Fishing, and you can pick him up or check him out. And get him a mic. Yeah, J&C No Limit says, and get a mic too.
I got a mic. It's coming.
Yeah.
Where am I from the Northeast? Was that to me or Farmall Fanatic base? I'm that Philadelphia, area, pretty large. I try not to disclose too much of my location. You don't want to
get swatted, do you?
What's that?
You don't want to get swatted.
What does spotted mean?
Swatted.
Spotted?
SWAT.
Oh, swat it.
You know what that is?
I would assume where people can come and like go to your house.
No, they call the police and they file a fake report and they send the SWAT team to your house.
Oh, I didn't know that. Dude,
yeah, it's happened to a couple of our friends.
Really?
So, yeah.
Huh.
And I'm sorry, this mic sucks on here.
That is good to know. I didn't know that.
What? You better be meaning microphone. Come across here, I will slap that blue off it. No.
Oh man.
No, I was kidding.
Oh, so I did have a question for you two. And I want to hear both your opinions on this. So when you go fishing, right? You go fishing, or you go hunting. Are you guys big technology people where you have trackers and you use a drone to fly out or anything, or even in the water you check out if there's fish, or do you like it more natural, more raw?
On the boat, I have a ton of technology with me that allows me to more target where I want to be. But hunting, we can't use drones or nothing like that. Hunting, it's way more raw. You're just out there in the wilderness and you have your rifle and whatever you have on you. My hunting is a lot easier than like what Derek and stuff does because we have such a large farm. I can literally just wait till we combine corn and pick whatever deer I want as they run out of the corn. So
I was going to post my PayPal link over here.
Okay.
For sure.
But yeah, there's federal laws against using drones for wildlife. So you can't harass any wildlife with a drone or be within so many feet and everything.
And is that for a national park? Can you even hunt in a national park or
no?
So no hunting in national parks, but they designate areas that you can go and hunt in. You can go sit down and take shots. Yeah,
most national parks even have giant signs and stuff right at their entries where there's no firearms even allowed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, even if you're approved to carry?
Yep. Yeah, even concealed carry. It doesn't matter. Like a concealed carry, if you even know, like I have a permit for concealed carry. If there's a place and it says no firearms, you have to abide by that rule. That's their place. And you can't conceal carry in a bar. You cannot conceal carry in a post office. You can't conceal carry in a lot of government buildings. In any place that has it posted that there's no firearms allowed, you cannot do. It doesn't even matter if you're permitted or not.
Good to know. It's funny because I went to my county when I was living in a different area, and I got a concealed, license to carry a weapon. Except I never bought a weapon. I just thought, why not do it? Like, why not have it in case I wanted to go buy a weapon and learn how to use it? Like, go get training and have somebody teach me how this works. Because I'm not just going to.
Yeah, and that's the best advice I could ever give you if you're going to do it. Yep,
something like that.
To be honest with you guys, I feel naked if I don't have my 9mm on me.
Yeah, I carry my 45. Yep.
Do you guys?
I have a 45 too. I like.
Yep, I love my Kimber. Yeah.
So would you say it's the same concept from a nervous standpoint? Like when you first put a weapon in your hand, like a gun, were you nervous? Like, did you think about how it could really,
I think I was too young to be nervous. I didn't realize what they were. Yeah, I was like way too young. Yeah, I was like in that 5 or 6.
Oh man, that's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a 22 when I was 5 or 6 years old. I had a pistol and a rifle, and I was taught how to train and use them very well. And I remember turning around with it one time in my hand, and I got about knocked out cold by my dad. Yeah, because he was saying something to me, and I was just turning around with it in my hand to hear him better, and he about took me right off my feet.
Oh man.
He made dang sure we never did that again.
Yeah, and it's all about weapon safety, and that's something that I think schools should actually teach weapon safety.
Our schools do. Our schools do hunter safety and weapon safety.
Good. But I think it should be required. I think it should be required for all the kids. I think it's down on the activists in the household that they actually had weapons training.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely say I would go get training before I just, started going buying weapons. You end up hurting yourself or other people around you.
Yep.
Well, it's when you're shooting a rifle, just remember your bullet's not going to fall the sky unless it hits something for 5 miles.
I missed that, Kohl. I didn't get to hear that.
Oh, just remember, if you're shooting like a high-powered rifle, the bullet is not going to fall out of the sky 5 miles unless it hits something.
Got you.
Yeah.
A lot of times you cannot see where that bullet is going.
Yep.
I could believe it. I mean, they come out pretty quick. Even these little BB guns. I think Farmall had a BB gun. He was shooting squirrels. He was testing it, and he switched out some of the bullets or pellets. They were pellets, but just the speed that those pellets were coming out were pretty amazing.
Yep, they make air rifles now. You don't even have to register certain air rifles, and there's people that hunt big game with them.
Really? You can?
Oh yeah. They make air rifles that charge up off of these big CO2 tanks. And they're 50 caliber bullets that come out of them. And you don't have to register them at all. They're not a legal firearm, and they are highly deadly. These guys are hunting lions and deer and elk with air rifles.
Yo, that is off the charts.
Yep. And that's just it. You don't have to register. It's not a legal firearm to the FTA.
Hey, here's the thing with you changing our gun policies. I am talking to Remington. How would I even get that show onto this platform without talking about guns?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, compressed air is lethal, bass camo.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, I think we got some new people. Wonderful Life, what's up? Hope all is well. My natural, my life, my passion. What's going on? Welcome to Kohl Outdoors with Friends. Check them out if you don't. Hang out, subscribe. It's a great community. I got hooked up with this community, and it keeps getting better every time I show up to these live streams, to their videos, and you learn a ton of stuff. So anybody that doesn't have, WTF Mike and Kohl Outdoors, definitely.
I definitely got to check out.
Andrew Fishman, what's up?
Check out what the French toast.
Most of it when it comes in here, I already have, and I love it when you guys go over there and you grow together. And I think I like the kind of content that's going to entertain you. I mean, I can sit here and read your stuff over and over and over and over. I think that'll get really boring.
What the French toast? I am $3.99 at your house just because the name so close to mine.
Yo, so I watched a few What the French Toast videos, and there's these short stories, and you guys should totally go check them out. Now, I don't know if they're true or not, so I haven't asked that question yet. to What the French Toast, but absolutely awesome content. Great place. Go check it out.
What the hell, Derek? The heck, Derek? Shooting your brother with the BB gun with the nail in it?
Yep.
Ouch.
I was young.
Yeah.
That's what they all say.
Oh, man. It's amazing. It's so funny what we do as kids. But,
okay.
You look back and you're like, thank God we made it through.
This gives me the best. Okay, I got the old
there you go.
Don't work going here with the sound going through that. That gives me a lot better sound.
Yeah, you got a lot better sound now. You're quite a bit louder. What the French Toast needs one more for 400.
Oh, come on, guys. We can give him one more. There's 15 people in here. He's brand new to our community, guys. We should be able to give him one more. Hey, what's up, PF? 555. Well, have I met you before? If I haven't met you, will you please hit that red button?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met him either. That's the first time seeing him on your channel, dude.
Oh, and he won't catch a bass because I don't have OBS running.
Oh, man.
But I do have social run.
Is that Andrew's toy, or do you have music playing?
I have music playing.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was one of Andrew's toys or something. I could I could hear music.
Lost one during this show, guys. I went down from 1745 to 1744. Someone got mad at me and left me.
There you go. The French Toast, you are now at 400. Congratulations, brother.
Congrats. Well deserved.
I remember the first time I hit the 400, even the 500, I'm like, why are these people watching me? You're still in that stage where you're like, your 100 is a great one. Like that first 100, you're like, woohoo, I got 100. And then you're meeting people that are like way up there in the thousands and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, cool. A lot of people in here and they're checking you out and stuff too. And you're like, why are like so many people coming here to watch me?
Yeah, I have a friend who later this summer is going to come up here. It's going to be on panel. He's going to share it out, and he has 1.5 mil.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, there's a few really big ones that I've become great friends with personally, and I talk to them stuff on the phone that really helped out, even pushing me to 800 or wherever I'm at now. I don't know.
I'm not trying.
That's great.
Far, Derek.
I mean, just like you guys talk about, and Kohl talks about it a lot, but, just networking in the chat box, saying hi to other people, asking questions, engaging, like it makes a difference. And, it's just what it is. You got to put in some effort, and you guys show it.
Yeah. And Andrew Fishman hit 400 this morning. Thought the same thing. That accent, Andrew, is going to bring you far. That natural flow you have with being able to just talk without not even doing live streams, just your videos, but just be able to keep people's attention is going to help you a lot. As you were going through all your shout outs, just fishing, it was entertaining the whole time.
Absolutely. And that, that lake was so peaceful and calm. There was a comment that somebody left about it. And, you could just stare at it while he was just, talking. It was great.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You think I should? I'm going to try to move my video over to that.
Yeah, try it out.
Give it a shot. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to freeze again?
Right.
Okay, that brings me in there. Let's try to bring up my OBS.
What's up, boys?
Yeah, at least I've learned how not to panic when it happened.
Yeah.
Good
I
call.
remember the first time it happened to you.
I've learned how to work around it now a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to disappear off here for a second. If I can move my film over the other way. Just don't be able to hear me.
Andrew Fishman. Yeah. Andrew Fishman says he spends a lot of time just staring at the lake.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, like WTF Mike, like I'm sure like you living out there on a farm, you have beautiful views. You wake up in the morning, the sun rises, the sun sets, you hear the birds chirping. It's just peaceful. It's calm. It's like, I'm sure it's such a natural state. Yeah.
I'm at the house in town right now. So it's a little different, but it's still a pretty peaceful. We're a very small town. Mm-hmm.
So does everybody like know each other? They're all like, hey, you walk down the street, they're like, Mike, what's up? Or hey, Jen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's going on? Yeah.
Very much so.
Oh, that's cool.
The town is small enough. Like if you sneeze walking down the street, the guy on the radio will say, bless you.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Oh, that's awesome.
It is in some ways, but like when you're younger, like when I was getting in trouble when I was at that age and stuff like that, then it sucks because everybody knows you and then whose kid you are and who your sisters and brothers and dad and uncles and everything else are. And it always is going to come back.
True. It's a good call. Yeah, it might be rough at a younger age.
Yeah.
So what was it like? So living in a small town, right? You live in a small town. Now, did you have tech back then where you can like go and view what people are doing in bigger cities like they do today? You know, that. Yep. You know, what was it like to see other people in these larger cities and hear about what they do versus these smaller towns? Did you ever want to go on an adventure and be like, oh, what's that like?
Oh, no, I've spent time in the bigger cities and stuff. I have tons and tons of relatives, and I even got sisters and brothers that live in big cities and stuff now, and it's not for me. I don't enjoy it. I've been there and did it. I didn't even like it when I was a kid.
Fair enough.
So,
very cool.
Going to see cousins and stuff like that, even in Vegas, and we'd go outside at night to go play around, and we couldn't go more than a block from their house because like across a certain street is a gang neighborhood, and we'd probably end up dead. It wasn't enjoyable. Yeah,
that is unfortunate in a lot of areas.
Yeah. And like here where I live, we've never had a gang or anything ever here. And most that's going to happen to you if you go a block too far. Some old lady's going to yell at you to get back to your house, or they're going to call your mom.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mike, you better get back to your mother.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had that happen many a times. I have 12 brothers and sisters.
Oh my God.
We decided we were going to ride our pedal bikes through our little mall one day. So me and two of my brothers lined up at the big swing in doors with our pedal bikes and waiting for the auto doors. We got all lined up and we're going to fly through this mall on our pedal bikes real quick. And we start pedaling through there and we're like halfway through, and a bunch of the ladies that were working in the stores in there come out. You Albrecht boys better get home. I'm calling your mom. Dang it.
Oh, the good old times. Like just those memories that you have and you're like, only if I could do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, we got home about 20 minutes after that, and all of our bikes got taken away and disassembled, so we couldn't ride them.
Oh, that's cool. I think we got somebody new. Rob's Homemade.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never seen him before. What's up, Rob's Homemade? How's life? Hello to you, too.
And Michael Murphy's in the house. Michael Murphy. Good to see you, brother.
I don't think I have Michael Murphy. Do you know Mike?
Oh, yeah, I know him pretty well. He's a good friend of mine.
I'm going to check him out.
He's a great scrapper. He has tons and tons and tons of computer scrapping stuff and taking the gold and all that kind of stuff out of them. Things I didn't even know about computer.
Oh, my God, dude. I just clicked on one of his videos. He must have, I'm guessing, over 100 hard drives.
In the thousands somewhere.
Oh, my God. They're a ton.
Yeah. Yeah, and he takes them all apart, and it's pretty interesting. He does a lot of videos and stuff on it now.
Hey, my family vlogs is in the house.
Yeah, he is. My family vlogs. A&J and Outdoors is back for a few minutes. Michael Murphy said he's got 4,000 hard drives. Yeah,
that is, dude. You are rocking and rolling on those hard drives.
4 terabyte hard drives and all full.
Yeah. Well, no, he's Michael Murphy
still hanging with us.
Yeah, Michael Murphy's talking about.
Awesome.
He's got hard drives. He's got 4,000 of them laying around in his basement. He's got to take apart and scrap.
Hey guys, is my mic off?
Something's off because you're quiet again. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Shannon
quiet
Naylor,
again.
tag, you're it.
Let's try this.
I don't ever met Shannon. Shannon's me.
Shannon Naylor is my sister station.
Very cool.
Okay, guys, can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Shannon
in the
Naylor.
outdoors, I've had to completely leave my piece of crap webcam. So this is fun.
Anytime you see Shannon Naylor in the chat or somewhere, just write Shannon Naylor, tag, you're it. She'll get it.
Got it. I will do that. Yeah, I just checked out her channel. She has a really cool background to horses, and it looks like she does some drone. She flies some drones and things.
Yeah, her husband's really getting her into the drone stuff. She built her own drone from scratch. She's yet to go out and crash it yet because she made it all so pretty. She's an awesome crafter. She's really great at crafting. She can make something completely beautiful out of just scraps. And
it's really amazing what people can do.
Yeah. But she did her own drone, and she crafted up her own drone, and it's got little skulls put all across it, and glitter, and some bling, and a little gold here, and some of this there, and it looks really sweet until she has to go out and craft shit.
She probably takes care of that like a baby. She's like,
no. No, her husband, he's huge into drones. He's got quite a few of them, but he's showing her how it's done. He's the one that you can see doing all the awesome stunts in her videos. He's an excellent drone pilot, and he's going to show her the ropes. But yeah, she's got to crash her own. And he told her that if she's going to crash one, she had to build it. She's got to be able to fix it. So
Hey,
get that experience.
My bass is still working on the background. You guys just don't get to see him.
it's too pretty to fly, she said.
Good.
I wonder what the fuck's up with this.
You might have said that a little loud, Derek.
Yeah. Just
this stream. Yeah, this stream's still PG.
Good. Yeah, of course people curse. They do. It's a natural, I think it's a natural thing. We grow up with it.
Yeah.
I do try not to do it online, but like you said, like you do, you have, the terms and conditions, which is absolutely genius, like smart move on that part. So I think I did a hiccup once or twice on one of my live streams.
Hey, I just unfroze it, and I was changing stuff. I could actually communicate with you guys. Trying to.
Yeah, it's a little better, a little muffled, but I don't know. Do you hear that too, Mike?
I can hear him pretty well, but I'm wearing both earbuds, so.
But I think when a new mic comes here, I can probably just use this camera here, but I think it looks crappy.
Yeah, and you can't use your OBS with that one, can you?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, yeah. Foul-mouthed fishing's in the house. How are you?
Do I have him? I don't know if I have foul-mouthed fishing. Check it out.
Yeah. A&J Outdoors. John is another great one.
Oh yeah, no, he's good. I like his stuff. Yeah. Actually, I watched 2 of his videos. I have to get better with like memorizing everybody's channel. Like you talked about, like when people help and you start networking, a ton of channels come on, and then you go and watch a few videos, but you keep mixing up people's information back and forth. Do you guys have that same problem?
I've only done it with like a few people because they sound so similar, or their names are very similar. So sometimes I will, but so. I mostly try to remember everybody's first names, and the way my OCD is, I'm pretty good at remembering.
I have a tough time. I gotta, that's something I gotta practice and get a better behavior in.
Yep.
Well, let's see here. You guys will be able to see me in OBS in a second.
Well, we can see the OBS background. You're just not part of it. You're just still green screen, just above
you will. You will in a second. You can send out part of the background, right?
Yeah, it's hard to keep everybody straight, John. That's very true, especially once you have you're following 1,000 people and trying to keep up with everybody, and
Oh yeah, it's just the way I do it is I remember the one thing name, and then I try to show you one thing.
Yeah. There's a few where I'm Patreons too. I try to make sure I'm in their streams and I'm saying hi when they're live, stuff like that. Derek's one, A&J Outdoors is one. There's some others.
Absolutely. There's times so I work 5 days a week, and I'm sure a lot of you also work too. But when there's downtime, I try to pop on and, at least say hi and, explain, hey, I'm at work. I might not stay on too long. But you try to rotate through and, engage and.
See, I can use my OBS with this cam, but it's not going to look very good.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't worry about it too much, Derek. You've made enough blooper reels for the day.
I know.
Yeah, you're good, Derek.
We can log this stream under comedy.
Hey, but Mike, I'm getting really close to that 4K watch hours. When you go home, when you go to sleep tonight, watch those 8-hour streams.
I can. I'll set up my phone and do that for you. Yep. I was going to do it last night, and I fell asleep. Probably about 10 minutes after you sent the message out.
But if you guys do that, I mean, I'd get 8 hours times 15 here. That'd be 80 plus 120 hours.
Love you too, Shannon. Michael Murphy got his new camera. It's so on now. I'm ready, Michael Murphy. I'm ready. Bring it on.
So now we got this going here, and I know the microphone's not the best guy, but at least you can get up here and talk.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can play with the microphone, built-in microphone. Open sound settings.
All right.
Oh yeah, Michael Murphy. Definitely don't push yourself too hard. Get back in great health, and I look forward to the videos. See the quality of this new camera you got, or see the unboxing video of it if you're going to do that one.
Okay, guys, does that sound better?
A&J Outdoors, right? Yeah, I'm glad he's getting a new mic too.
Hey guys, does this sound better?
Yep.
Yes.
I just played with the settings in here a little bit.
There you go.
Nice.
It does sound a lot better. Yep.
It does. You sound good.
Yeah, Michael Murphy. I understand that. When you told me what you were having done this time around in the hospital there, I definitely understand it was a rough one.
Yeah, and honestly, guys, any mic could be better than the mic I have now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Murphy, I don't know what's going on, but I hope you recover well, you recover quick, and you heal up.
Yeah, definitely.
It was crazy. I did a live stream, and I told a real life story about a woman banging her head, and it's kind of wild how things transpire and how we end up either sick or hurt, and you have to go to the hospital, but definitely hope for a speedy recovery.
Yeah, now I think this mic's gonna work a little better now.
Shannon Naylor, are you joining us from the farmer's market eating breakfast with your husband? She just said she's not at home.
She's out having fun.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for about 15 more minutes, guys, and we're gonna go find someone to raid.
Very cool.
He's probably gonna get all banned from another room.
I'm not picking him. Make Doug pick him.
But Doug only
who we raid?
187 people.
Doug pick him. Well, he just picked up a bunch of them. He's the guest up here.
How do you pick somebody to raid? That's the question. Like, you go
to your contacts, see who's live.
Oh, way to go, Michael Murphy! Cracked the 500 last night. Atta boy. It's that pushing out 4 videos a day. That'll do it every time.
We got Canadian Drone Hub. He's live. We got Hash Info. He's live. He's new to me. I don't know him too well. I'm still getting to know him.
Hash Info thinks so much cool, so I don't think he's still there.
Fair enough. Maji's house.
Oh, she's in the truck.
Wife.
She's in the truck heading to breakfast with her husband currently.
Smooth.
Hey, this 2 minutes. I think that's a new channel here, guys.
Yeah, Discernment. Yep.
And if you're new to me, hit the red button of mine.
Yep, Discernment's welcome.
For sure.
Let me see who I have live and see if I can pick one interesting trade. It's not 15 minutes. We're going to get off here at 10:30, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. You're moving, man. You're up to 1744.
If I was at 17, I was at 1815 at one time, and the Yanks fall down.
Yeah, it's never good seeing, but, like you said yesterday, you'd rather have people view and less.
I know who we're raiding.
Okay.
All right, let us know.
We're going to go raid Nerd to the North in 15 minutes.
Who's that?
Nerd of the North.
Oh, yeah, great guy.
He's having one of his support. I'm sitting here advertising him. I was going to go, oh, he's on?
Yep. Give me a couple of minutes and I'll be right with you for the raid.
Okay. At least my sound's working a little bit better.
And he has 2.9K subscribers, right? Nerd of the North.
Yep.
Awesome.
He's that's an absolute great channel. You get lots of love in there. We're gonna wait till we go in there as a group. I think we might cut out a little early actually. When Mike gets back, I'll post the link. I felt well. I have at least a week of shows to do with what I have. Maybe once I add the mic, if this thing here won't be bad.
So I'll link his YouTube.
I got it.
Oh, you already got it?
Yes, I do. I have them.
All right, got it. Cool. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for having me, Kohl. It was really nice of you. I appreciate it greatly.
Oh, yeah. And anytime you want to come up here again, let me know. As long as you don't have a guest planned for that day, I'll bring you up a little bit.
Cool. Yeah, I hope. I mean, like I said, this is my first time. I've never been in a chat where there were like 30 plus. This, you know, I don't know. Hopefully I did a good job. If you want to give me some feedback, I'm totally cool with that. You could do it here. You could do it off screen. You shoot me an email.
An excellent job. There's a trick to doing it when you get a lot of people. You can't read everything. You just got to pick the lines.
Yeah, that is tough. And like you said, you want to get people out there. You want people to network and you want to give shout outs, but also keep people engaged at the same time, like where you're having a good time. And thank you to all the moderators that, you know, are on this channel and, you know, watching the chat and supporting. So appreciate that. A&J Outdoors, you know, Shannon, of course, Bass Camo, and a few others that have been in here all throughout. Yeah. So appreciate it.
Yeah. And I can't thank my Blue Wrenches enough. They help keep chat clean and keep the spam words out. So with them doing that for me, it helps out my stream in so many ways. But when we're going to go raid North of the North. We're going to do it in like about 2 minutes here. We're going to let Mike say something, then we're going to go over and raid.
Not a problem.
Rock on.
Want to say bye, Mike?
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. It was great seeing you guys all. It was great being on a stream with you, Doug. It was an awesome time.
Yeah, man. We have to do this again.
Yeah, maybe next time we can learn more about you and your background a little bit.
Yeah, I'm cool with. Listen, I'm an open book. I have no problem sharing my life and life experiences.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so we're gonna go over and raid until before everyone leaves us.
Okay.
So we're gonna go over there. We're gonna be hashtag Pro Raiders. Please go over there, get us noticed, because he will help us out.
Cool beans.
I'll see you guys later.
Yep.
Later,
French toast.
everybody.
I'm right there. Did you drop a link for it? Yeah, you did.
Woo woo.